Algeciras has a stunning setting, looking across the bay to Gibraltar and across the strait to Morocco. But it always gets a really bad press. This is one of the largest ports in the world and a crossroads between southern Europe and northern Africa. It may not all be pretty, but it's certainly interesting.
For the Romans, this location was called White Harbour. For the Moors, it was a green island. And the name, Algeciras, is a corruption from the Arabic name. Before then, both the Vikings and the Goths did their best to destroy the port. The Spanish besieged the town for years before finally capturing it from the Moors in 1344. However, the Moors then retook the town in 1369 and it was destroyed yet again. The modern history of Algeciras is tied up with Gibraltar. When the rock was seized by Anglo-Dutch forces, refugees crossed the bay and the town was refounded in 1704. There was further growth when the British-funded Algeciras-Gibraltar Railway terminated here in the late 19th century. The first tourists would alight from the train and enjoy the luxury of the Hotel Reina Cristina. Fast forward to 1969, and when General Franco closed the border with Gibraltar, the town's port was rapidly expanded, signalling explosive growth. It is now one of the largest ports in the world, and part of an urban area of around 250,000 people. It's a major transit point to Africa, with ferries leaving regularly for Tangiers in Morocco and for the Spanish exclave of Ceuta. And I must also mention the city's most famous son, Paco de Lucía, one of the best, if not the best, flamenco guitarists of all time.
It's not often that you can get so close to a huge port like this. And if, like me, your idea of fun is to have a cold glass of beer whilst watching containers being loaded and unloaded onto some of the largest vessels in the world, then I recommend the Terrace Bar just outside El Corte Inglés. Let's go and see some sights. Right in the centre of the city and dating from 1834, this is the Parque Maria Cristina. This is the heart of the city, the majestic Plaza Alta. You know, when I told my taxi driver in Seville where I was coming, he had one very blunt commentary. Algeciras es muy feo. It's really ugly. But then he told me that he had a holiday home here. And that's kind of the contradiction of this place. If you want to find a grimy port, well then you can. But you don't have to dig very far to find life and beauty. It's been a real surprise visiting Algeciras, and I really look forward to coming again. Right now though, I've got a ferry to catch, so I'll see you on the next journey.